Welcome to week 10 of your movement program. We've got 4 moves using the foam roller for one of these today. We're gonna start with a side plank. So side plank on either side, 30 seconds on each side. Then donkey kicks, again, all for that glute love. Moving into some cat-cow rollouts, that's where we're gonna get to use this bad boy. And then we'll finish with a single leg rock back, which will feel really good opening up those inner thighs. So take your foam roller, set it to the side. We're gonna start on a side plank. Find whatever side is your favorite. I can feel the love in your eyes on these side planks. I already know what you're thinking. Shoulder's gonna come right over that elbow. Make sure the arm's not all the way out here. I want it right underneath that elbow. Scoop up and away. This might be your home base. You might be here for the next 30 seconds, or if you're looking to add on, you found that engagement, you're gonna lift up. 30 seconds on the clock, lifting through the pelvic floor, low abs hugging in, squeeze your seat to press your hips forward, tilt that top hip down. So you don't wanna angle up towards the sky, you wanna pull it down, and then bring that focus into the oblique that's closest to the floor. So you're lifting, pulling yourself up and away from that floor. Chin is off the chest, you're looking straight ahead, and you're just breathing into this, feeling that bottom oblique really engage. Time flies when you're having fun. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, right into the other side. Now you know what to do, you're ready for it. Come down onto this form, top leg is long. Start here with that lift. This lift, again, might be your home base. Until you can feel that activation, I want you to stay with that focus. Now we add on, press the hips up, send the hips forward, tilt that top hip down so that it's not angling up and out, lifting up and away from the floor. Breathing into this. You're gonna notice the shoulders turn on. You may notice your glutes as you press the hips forward. I want you to bring that focus right into that bottom oblique, the one closest to the floor. Pull yourself up and away. Lifting up through those low abs. Breathing on into this. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all the way down. Woo! Time flies when you're having fun. Donkey kicks are on deck. So for these donkey kicks, I love these. We can get right into the booty. Come down onto your forearms if that's most comfortable. And instead of arching into the back, think about pulling through the spine. So almost like you're rounding out slightly. Feel the lift through those low abs. So you're engaging your core as you pull up and away. Hug your heel in towards your seat. You're gonna stamp the heel straight up, and you're just gonna stamp it up for 30 seconds. Stamp the heel up, stamp, stamp. Toes are pointed straight back. Chin is off the chest, so your eyesight is about in line with your palms. Your hips are square to the floor, and you are focusing right into that smile line, right where your hamstring meets your glutes. We're gonna feel that smile line really turn on and really isolate into the glute, not in the low back, but in the glute. Give me 3, 2, 1, lower it down. Whew. Right on the other side, 30 seconds, let's hit it. Press yourself up and away. Lift up into it. Stamp the heel up. Keep the heel hugging in towards your seat. I don't want your leg out here. Hug that heel in. That's gonna help engage the hamstrings with this. Keep the motion primarily coming from the glutes. So we're not arching like a donkey into the low back. Press up and really find that form and intention with this movement. That's what's gonna make all of these so much more intentional when you go to do them. Pressing up. Caught myself looking down at my thighs. I got excited. Good vibe, strong thighs. 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg all the way down. Go ahead, grab that foam roller for these cat-cows. So these are gonna feel delicious. They're some of my favorite, and they're also really effective for lifting and engaging the pelvic floor. So you're gonna roll out almost like a puppy pose where your hips are up. You're gonna exhale, tuck your tailbone under, press down that foam roller as you roll up. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, tuck under and roll up. One of the most effective exercises we have to connect with the pelvic floor. Focusing on the exhale. As you exhale, you should feel the lift through the pelvic floor. As you inhale, find that length. Find that stretch between your sitting bones. And exhale, rise up, press. Inhale, lengthen, reach it out. Exhale, roll it all the way up. Pressing down firmly into that foam roller. That's gonna help really engage the abs. Get a little bit of upper body love with this. Last one, and you are done with that foam roller at least. Set it to the side. Finishing with a fan favorite here, 30 seconds, hip rock backs. On either side right here. So I'm gonna face you, send one leg straight out to the side, rock the hips back, and then lift, press yourself up. Try to get your hips all the way back towards that heel. Send it back. You're trying to release any sort of tension or tightness that might have crept up into your adductors and your inner thighs. Ride it back and press up. Send it back. Chin is off your chest, shoulders down and away from the ears. Finding that nice long stretch and release through the inner thigh on that one side. Maybe hold the hips back there for a few moments if that feels good. Go ahead and pull it in, switch sides. This is going to be one of the most effective exercises we have for lengthening the pelvic floor. Releasing tension in those adductors. Really crucial for a lot of that pelvic floor function. And especially as we start to think about preparing for birth towards the 3rd trimester, we want to focus on that lengthening aspect as well as the strength. Inhale, ride it back and lift. Try to send those hips all the way back to the heel. Don't just go part way. I want to see your hips all the way back there. And last one. And draw that leg in. Woo! 4 moves done and dusted. I will see you guys next week.